Hi all, welcome to our first of the season, as it were, for 25-26 season, and we had a bit of unluckiness about us, but we got some promotions nonetheless in the form of All-Star. Sorry, it was MLS if it was All-Star, unless they stay as they are, because it's say Division 3. Ian St. Abraham getting upgrades. But we finished the week with 820 reward boost applied. Be interesting to see what happened with that. The biggest team we were unlucky with was this All-Star team here. Basically unlucky. Under 23 with Nunes not playing. Could have really got like 250, but this 504 team. Yes, it got 500, but with Heinzike and Verlinden in that team instead, would have been pushing nearly 600 and probably would have got nearer that tier 1. But nonetheless, we'd taken a nice. I didn't get teams done for 99, that was my fault. I still could try Arena. But I've not decided yet for one reason or another. NC Rewards Kim Hyun Jun, latest edition in. There is, like, you couldn't do it for today anyway, but it wasn't first. I've been out and about all day, and same for yesterday. I haven't sat down really to look over stuff. The rares, we managed to get Barkas out, and we managed to get a Matt Sells and Seth Van den Berg, so I was quite delighted because it meant we were able to improve a rare under 23s, but we got a champ rare keeper and one like that's got meat about it. So I'm gonna have a look at rare champ keepers anyway. See what sells, like where he fits in the hierarchy, because obviously they're gonna have midweek utility as well for sales. So I'll have a look, see what it's like, and then I'll decide for there. I'm trying to get rid of quite a lot of cards anyway across limited and rare to bump up under 23s, limited and rare, to bring in like the goalies and whatnot, because I've said to people I'm not really wanting to get rid of keepers still at the moment. The aim is to keep what we're using, and like the goalies, if there's definitely enough covering what we're playing in, then I'm fine. It's just a case of what we're not using, what can we kind of improve, shall we say, and that's why we're down to 399 for limited. I'm trying my hardest to get them both up, but it's taking a bit of time. I said Van Gassel and Warrelson at the moment, yes, I'm not using, but I am aware that I am trying to get the players in to give us half a chance. Essence wise, we are now pushing 7,260. So obviously it explains how it works. Available competitions is Major League Soccer, Argentina, J1, K1, Pro League, Etlet Sierran, which is Norway, and the Danish Super League. I'm not interested in the slightest. I may wait till Eredivisie and SPFL completely drop, but I'll decide for there. Like my essence at the moment is 32% neutral, nearly 16% MLS, 15.7 contender, 12.6 for challenger, 9 for champion, 6 for prem, 3.5 Bundes, and 3.3 for La Liga. If I go to rares, we're at 1280. Same obviously for what apply for competitions, but breakdown is 32 for neutral, 31 challenger, 29 for contender, and 6 for MLS. And our super rare essence is 440, and that should all be neutral because it's obviously from under 23s. But we're slowly building that up as we go. XP wise, we're 24,000. We are going to spend a fair bit of that fairly shortly and see what that brings. Obviously, we've got less than 2 days now for our reward box. Game week 100, we will get under 23 sorted and all-star sorted. Obviously, challenger and contender is just in season, but I will get them entered. Name is 4 under 23 squads, 4 all-star squads. All-star will be sorted at limited, and if I want to look at rares, I'll have a quick look how many rare keepers I've got. 6 playing, nice. So it'll be like Smith, Malineka, yeah, if I remove the filter it would help. So it'll be, yeah, Zeleneka, 2 Smiths and a Malineka, so that's fine. So all 4 are playing, try to get rid of the Busks, so yeah, we're fine. And then defenders, plenty in abundance. All the Hibs lads get a run out. Mids, same situation. Yeah, so plenty to work with. Hibs are. This is when Hibs collection gets its use, and if I'm honest, this has a chance. And then obviously for under 23, yes, we don't have a keeper at the moment, but I am working hard to make that happen. Limited wise, we only have one playing keeper, which will be Steskal, because I believe like Brady and all those guys aren't playing this game week, so I am trying to sort out options. I will probably get a couple more Adams in, or Polster, or whoever from Austria, but I'm intrigued to see who Kim Ji-soo does, because I'm like, that helps that. And then obviously Rafsh and Nunes, we'll see what happens with them. Mids, we've got obviously Kiel now in second Bundesliga, but we're light on mids. But as I said, I'm trying my hardest to bring players in. Like, there's a few of the accounts that I know, like, the guys will make it happen. It's just I need to push them a bit as well and say, right, here's all these cards I'm trying to get shot of, please help. But we'll see what we can do for game week 100. I said I need to chip away also at the missions. Obviously we've been chipping away at like MLS and whatnot, trying to get them all done, but it's hard enough to do. Decisive, I don't think I've got much to work with until tonight, so that's fine. Rare, same situation, I think. Yeah, I've got like one I think that might play a push. Yeah, it'll be Eva Boy, so that's fine. But yeah, we'll keep going and see what we can do from there. I'll have Scottish double. It's you $5. Have a player in your lineup score 2 goals from the Scottish Premiership match. Just joins it. G as the players. I'm aware I could have tried to be doing all these, but like at the moment I'm not stressing out for in season for Eredivisie or anything like that in the slightest. Basically, just to kind of illustrate it, if I was to go to Eredivisie, like I think Playa, Sildilla, a few of these guys, like the non-Eredivisie cards, they're the ones that have like utility still for a few weeks yet. And even then, like, the prices are a premium. You're not going to pay 13 quid for Van Bergen, or like for me, I'd be looking at like NAC if I go to them quickly. Do they even have? No, they don't. Proves a point. If they've not even got like, I'll go on like Utrecht and Alk, Twente and AZ. So Proper will be interesting to see how he does it. Twente, all that 62 already. But yeah, like, I'm not going to justify it. Go Ricky Van Wil, Swinkle, Proper, Eiting, whatever it is. Not feasible. Like, I'd rather just wait, see how it all plays out, let the prices settle, and judge from there. But all in all, see how it all shapes. Score wise at the moment, for anyone first, is Copenhagen now. Things you'll have to see, but no, I'm not stressed out in the slightest. Was that Levski? Sorry, Talina and Tablizi, sorry. Oh, that's where Makaraj is. Somebody was asking me about him the other day. Like, where is he hiding now? But if he's not covered, then I think, because these games aren't covered. Or all they had, God knows. Yeah, because 9 limited is 30p, but yeah, you're not going to use them if it's whatever. But nonetheless, we will keep an eye on everything. And as I said, for the rare collection for Hibs, if I quickly check that, that's knocking on the door for 5%. Get it fairly shortly. I'm trying to see who the last player is actually that'll get it for us. Will be Jair is 21 days. Boyle's about the same, if I'm right in thinking. 20, yeah. So we'll get in the next 10 days unless we nab like somebody on the cheap. Maybe try and push for nectar and see what we can do from there. But let me know, folks, how your collections, how things are shaping up for you. See, we're still going to be overhauling the gallery as best as we can and taking it from there. Why? Because I forgot the that stuff's all ended, so it's like you can't even do the common packs. I suppose I still could, but you can't obviously because it's 1 day to 17 hours. So yeah, that novelty has run out on, sadly, the collections, but we tried our hardest. But let me know, folks, how everything's shaping up for you at the moment. As I said, have a good one, take it easy, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you all later.